Coefficient of .9875.
Oh, so in other words, if I spin the ball and I aim for the pocket, I'm going to get a strike.
Affirmative.
In the original pilot, we cast an actress named Audrey Dubois as the Yellow Ranger. The reason she was cast was that she was an extraordinary martial artist. She was very tiny and not too intimidating, yet when she did her kata in the audition, she scared the bejesus out of all of us. It was pretty powerful. She worked hard on the pilot, and then for various reasons, she wasn't able to continue. And so very quickly, they had to go out and find a new Yellow Ranger, so they brought in Thuy Trang.
We brought all the probably 20 people back for the screen test. And it was Haim Saban and everybody in one room. Thuy was sitting outside of the room, and she said, I don't know if I can do this, Katie. I don't know if I can walk into that room and audition. I am terrified. And I said, here's what we're going to do. You're not only going to walk into that audition, you are going to walk in and jump on the table where all the executives are sitting, and you are going to own that audition. So I walk in, the videos are rolling, and Thuy runs in and she jumps on the table and proceeded to audition and went crazy. And she became a Power Ranger.
What Thuy really brought to that character is grace. She was soft-spoken, she's very beautiful, kind of the Asian component to the show that I think helped continue to tie it to the original Japanese. And also a character that I think that girls who were not the pop culture girls could relate to. She was intelligent. She's the only one that could really speak to Billy in Billy's language, and always had that just absolutely gorgeous smile on her face. And I think that's what she really brought to the show.
Thuy Trang. I loved Thuy. Thuy and I were really good friends.
Thuy is another amazing story. Just what she had to go through and her family had to go through to get to this country and to start a new life here.
She was very much like Trini, her character. Very much this soft-hearted soul that was kind to everybody, very sweet.
She had a very unique center about her. She had already accomplished so much, but she expected more from herself.
You're probably familiar with the time that the Power Rangers shut down the Los Angeles freeways in 1994, 95. At that, it was Universal Studios. Thuy got injured in the stage show. She was supposed to, the Power Rangers did an entrance where they, flipped onto stage and there was fireworks. As Thuy did her entrance, it was the Universal Amphitheater. She did a flip, and the fireworks went off at the same time, and it completely screwed up her sight. And she landed funny, and it screwed up her leg. So she did Power Rangers for probably, I want to say about 8 weeks with a sprained ankle.
We would coordinate the scenes so that everybody around her moved, but she stayed in one place because her ankle had gone. And there came a point where they had to do their Mighty Morphin thing and leave the world, which meant that you kept the camera rolling, you said freeze to the people around them, and then the Power Rangers would disappear. And they did that, of course, by walking off out of camera range, which she couldn't do. So the other Power Rangers had to pick her up and carry her off. But she was a totally good sport about it, and we made the day, and there you are. She was great.
She was laughing about it. We teased her about it, about how she was a gimp, how she was the Power Ranger with a limp, the hunchback Power Ranger. She loved it. She laughed it up. That's how loving she was. Never complained, not for a minute.
She's no longer with us, and that makes me so sad because I wish she were here to experience some of the things that we experienced from the success of the show now, and her career was just launching. She was heading to, I think she would have done some great things, with her talent and her skills, and she's a good actress.
I miss Thuy. Again, one of the first people I ever worked with, and she was one of these stunningly beautiful women.
When I look back at pictures of her, I don't think at that time I even realized how beautiful she was, but now when I see pictures of her, I'm like, wow. She was so stunning and so sweet, and had an amazing laugh, and was just very down to earth.
It was intimidating almost to work with her on your first day because she was so pretty, and she was so poised that she almost seemed standoffish. But when you meet her, she was the most open, loving person you would ever want to meet. So it's a real loss that she's not around. It's a real tragedy.